So let's look at this graphic, Aisha. I think why is that graphic important? The reason why that graphic is important, because when HDFC Bank numbers came out, and because it's India's largest bank and it has got the biggest book, and when a bank like HDFC Bank in a sense goes through a painful quarter, then is this a sector specific concern, or is this a bank specific concern? This is sector specific concern. Thankfully, it appears that the concerns what have come out of HDFC Bank, that is more like a company or a bank specific concern. Why? Liability, CASA and NIMS. ICICI Bank has grown, IndusInd Bank has grown, Kotak Bank has grown. So the good news is that the sector per se is not showing that, is not threatening to slow down. And if that is the case, then that automatically means that in the near term, money will gravitate out of HDFC Bank, which is an overowned position, back to other banks. So I will not be surprised post numbers, Kotak Mahindra Bank and ICICI Bank, they start outperforming. I will not be surprised at that lower levels, IndusInd Bank will find some support. So for me, I think this is excellent news, that the problem that HDFC Bank numbers are not a macro risk, it is not a macro banking event, it is very, very specific, and hopefully HDFC Bank should come out of it. The challenge is that since everybody was on the same side of the boat for HDFC Bank, funds and HNI investors, they were in a sense just drowned in HDFC Bank in terms of the position commitment. So the numbers have come as a nasty surprise, but thankfully that is not like a stock, that is not a sector specific concern. So there was a time, I'm using this example again, that Infosys became the benchmark. Infosys would sneeze and IT sector would get a flu. That does not hold true now. All of us thought that if HDFC Bank numbers are bad, and after all it is a big bank, it's a big franchise, it is big in terms of size and reach. If they are slowing down in garnering deposits, the growth will slow down. But look at the numbers. That does not hold true for other banks. So touch wood. That means that other banks are in a much better shape. So if in a better shape in the near term, the interplay between growth and valuation, I think, is something which will not support HDFC Bank. It has been an underperformer, and it may remain an underperformer.